What's up, y'all? It's Jace here, and I want to start off by apologizing to you guys. I apologize so much. I know I said I wanted to bring more content consistently, but I was under the weather for the past couple weeks, and it was horrible. And I had to go to the doctor, get medicine, and get all of that. I feel so much better now. I'm back at 100%, and I just want to say thank you to you guys that reached out to me to check on me, and thank you to those who sent me well wishes as well. But bringing it around full circle to today, I want to bring you more content. So the topic of conversation for today is going to be mental health. And I'm going to give you insight of mental health like within the industry, but also I want to give a little background. So where I'm from the South, Memphis, Tennessee. Where I'm from, many people, African Americans, think that mental issues aren't our issue. Um, Generally, they think it's for other races and other people, but that's definitely a false statement. Very, very, very false. Unfortunately, many people think that, and so a lot of mental issues are left untreated, and that's just not acceptable. Um, you have to take into account of your mental health, your physical health, and your emotional health. But when it comes to your mental health, there are so many things that you can bear on yourself and weigh on yourself that you don't even know you're doing. And I just want to give an insight on as far as working in the industry and mental health in the industry, because within the industry, there are so many moving parts and there is so much uncertainty. Like, so much uncertainty when it comes to consistency, when it comes to booking gigs, when it comes to freaking getting freaking paid, because sometimes checks do come late. Very late. And depending on what type of person you are, and not it doesn't even have to do with the type of person you are, just depending on the financial situation that you're in that moment. Some people live paycheck to paycheck, and especially depending on your salary. So there are definitely things that can be frustrating. There are definitely things that can make you angry, make you sad, make you upset, but you just have to stick it through and fight it to the end. As far as assisting in the industry, just on this level, we've all seen, the videos and Diddy's Who Wants to Be an Assistant, or that show, and he got them walking across New York and belittling them and making them feel less than, but also to build them up too, and that tends to happen a lot, and it's ridiculous. But what I can say is you have to be secure within yourself to know what is for you and what's not for you. Because where I'm from the South, I've always been told, and I always hear, and I hear it a lot. You need to have tough skin to do this. You need to have tough skin to do that. If you're going to work in the industry, you need to have tough skin. You need to build tough skin. You need to do this tough skin. Blah, 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 blah. So I agree. You definitely need tough skin, but that's for criticism, not disrespect. People can be very disrespectful in the industry, and I don't care. No matter any circumstances, it is not okay to accept disrespect. And you need to acknowledge it. Regardless of who you're addressing it with, you need to acknowledge it. Now, you don't have to address it with disrespect, responding with disrespect. You don't have to get up with them like that, if you know what I mean. But what you can do is address it and let them know that, that's unacceptable. Like, I don't know what that is and where that came from, but that's unacceptable. But also, don't tend to think that everything, just because, you guys may have a disagreement and, voices may be raised or something like that, that's being disrespected. Because, in certain, like, you have to really, really take a case by case basis. But there are so many moving parts within the industry, and just working as an assistant. Um, your director or boss or superior, whatever you want to call them, I mean, generally, when they get upset at someone else or another peer or some like a professional or something like that, generally they want to save face, so they can't go off and blow up like they want to. But when that person leaves, where do you think that it's going to go? Yes, we receive that. So, and you can't take it personally. You can't take everything so personal. You have to kind of realize the separation between, okay, this was meant for me, or okay, they're just kind of venting and it's just kind of jumbling together like jambalaya. So you just have to take the time to yourself and do what is necessary, because I mean, even after a while it can get stressful, even not taking it personally and things like that. It can weigh on a person, but you have to take the necessary steps to properly decompress and ensure that self-care is handled, but your mental is handled as well, because it can definitely drive you crazy. And no matter how successful one seems, no matter how many checks they're getting, no matter, how booked they are, it can, they can always, they can always be suffering and you not know it. So also check on your friends, even the strong ones, even the not so strong ones. I'm not going to say weak because that's not the right word, but even the not so strong ones, um, because in this state of the world today, it is getting crazier and crazier, and all I've been seeing lately is RIP. So I just wanted to take a moment and address it, because I do not want to lose another person to being unhappy. Like, it's just so much in this world that you can do. Like, even just de-stressing, I have committed to journaling more, and I have journaled more. I love listening to music. I love going to the beach. I love exercising. I love going to the gym. And one thing that I've done it for a while, but I never realized that it was kind of a therapy for me, was I sit in silence, and sometimes that silence is so loud that it answers the question that you were asking, like whatever the case may be at that moment. Sometimes you just need to sit with yourself and, analyze different situations, review different interactions, and, take self accountability, but also, just making sure that you're taking your breather to connect with yourself and to do what's best for yourself, and just making yourself happy. Do the things that make you happy, because living for other people, trust me, is not going to work. The meme that says, do what you want for yourself, because your job will have your position posted if you died today before the end of the day. That's real. That's real. That's real. So that's all I'm here for today. Peace. I'm out. Check on your friends. Be happy. And if anybody needs to talk, text. If we just need to get on the phone and hold the phone in silence. If we need to FaceTime, Snapchat, Facebook, Cash App, um, feel free to reach out to me, DM, comments, whatever. And also, tell me what you guys do to decompress and de-stress. What are some things that you like to do? Maybe, some people have exhausted all of their options and they're looking for something new. And your idea may have not been on their radar. So definitely please comment below and tell me some ways of decompressing and, keeping your mental in check as far as self. And I love y'all. Peace.